Uncle Bull Cow in the building. Mrs. Bull Cow sneezing in the building. Ooh. I'm not feeling well tonight, so if you're watching the replay, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button right about now. Smash that thumbs up button right about now. I'm hot. There we go. What's good, y'all? Joshua Maxwell in the building. Will, what's up? Sip Chomper. You already know what it is. Let me get this stuff up here to show you what the giveaway consists of this evening. I'll put everything on deck. All right, I got everything lined up right there. Get your spoons. Get a spoon and a bottle of hot sauce. That's right. What's up, Kevin? Kevin's watching. Keeping the faith. What is good? My glasses are so fogged up. Or, not fogged up. They're just dirty. So, there we go. I hate that ring light that it reflects off of the glasses like that. All right. All right. Smash the like button, folks. We got 10 people watching, only 4 likes. Come on. Come on. What's wrong with me? I'm from New York. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm going to be honest. I have POTS, I have PVCs and other health issues, but something way worse. And I can't figure it out. I just went through 6 months of cardiology, catheters, all kinds of stuff. They can't figure it out. I felt pretty good in the past 4 days, 5 days. Yesterday was a little bit off. Today's been hell. So, chest pains. I'm sweating now for no damn reason. I'm hot. I don't know why. I got the AC kicking in my house and it's fall. I don't know. But I'm here. Nonetheless. All right, guys. We're going to do the giveaway after we do a spoonful. So, grab. What I want everybody to do right now. What's up, Jason? Thank you, brother. What everybody do right now is I want you to grab a spoon of any size or shape. This thing is huge, by the way. It's like a little mini ladle. Grab a spoon, grab a bottle of hot sauce, and do a spoonful with me, and then we're going to do the drawing. So go ahead and get your hot sauces, and I'll tell the story behind this one. This is Sweet Sizzle Drizzle. What's up, Gerald? Sweet Sizzle Drizzle by my friends Bobby and Aria. That's Chilipino and the Mighty Mustache. Together they are Grumpy Spice LLC. I tried this sauce almost 2 years before it came out. I was invited out to be in the Hulu filming, and they were there. But Bobby was at both locations, but the one right by my house, they were there, and I was surprised to see them. I knew them from Instagram, and I was like, "What are you guys doing down here?" And they're like, "Oh, we flew them down to they flew us down here to make some hot sauce." All right. You've said Sacramento, California. Okay. I just put my pen away too, man. I kept a couple of blank ones. That's the last entry, guys. I'm not taking anymore. Actually, I don't usually take them when I'm live like this, but all right. I don't have a pen, but if number 10 comes up, that is you keeping the faith. And it's just got a number on it. So we'll remember that. All right, let me show the winning, what the prize is going to be here. And then let's do a, what's up, Mark? What's up, Annika? So tonight, the fall giveaway drawing is going to be a bottle of, all this stuff is unreleased. You cannot buy it in stores. Mad Masala. It's a Middle Eastern sauce. Espacante Tomas is in the building. Brother, I was thinking about you yesterday. Thomas, I'm glad to see you, man. I love you, brother. I don't know if some of you guys remember Thomas. Yep, Miss Bookhouse said get well soon. Me and Thomas are old men, man. We've done a lot in the streets, so, you know. Whew. All right, so we got a Mad Masala Taco Loco 2.0. Jerk, black garlic jerk. Some wonderful pepper flakes. Everybody that I've gave some of these away to said they were awesome. They're a little fine ground. They're not a powder. They're a flake, but oh man, I've been eating them every day. And a best tink I've had in 2 years. This is the lemon brain tink from Jamie Sarasoli. All right, get your spoons. Are y'all ready? Let's do a spoonful and then let's do this drawing. Let me get this hat off because I think I'm going to use that to mix these up. All right, so today, sweet sizzle drizzle. It's a raspberry apricot sauce. It's got 7-pot Primo powder. Comment below what you're sipping on. This thing's huge, guys. You're going to see oh my God, like a half a bottle is going to be gone. Look at that. Thomas, I love you. I'm so glad to see you, man. I was thinking about Thomas yesterday, man. Some of the times we've had, and I was laughing. I was driving down the road and I just let out a laugh, and I'm like, man. All right, guys. You ready? Spoonful Saturday, Uncle Bull Cow. We're gonna do this drawing in a second. I'm sipping on Sweet Sizzle Drizzle from Grumpy Spice LLC. It's sweet. It's a dessert sauce, but it's not overly sweet. Like if you go buy some raspberry jelly jam from Hot Ones Buffalo, okay, some Dave's Insanity in the building. Prescribed burns, all right. Let me take a look at some more comments and see what everybody's burning with. Bohica sauce, Co-Hawaiian lot. I never had that. All right. Espacante Tomas. I am so glad to see you, my brother. You gotta call me, Thomas. I did try calling you last week, but you know how we are, man. We're from up north, man. We don't get offended if someone don't answer, we don't get all broken up about it. We just call them back again. That's what we do. Woo! All right, so that sauce is beautiful. Texas Pete Hotter is just fine. Primo Swampadelic. Yes. Oh, I wish I had some Swampadelic right now, guys. All right, I'm going to read the names off. Guys, I mentioned this in the live, and I mentioned this on a couple of my posts. This one is U.S. only, and I don't think I put it in the video. So I'm sorry if you're not U.S. We will. That's all right, Thomas. What's up, Chili Phil? All right, so some of them, there's some of the non-U.S. ones aren't in here. We're gonna do an international giveaway. We do one a year. We got Jim Steinmeier, Bob, Eric Tilton. I'm just throwing them in my hat so I can have something to stir them around with. Michael Daughtry, Patrick Wolf in the building. The Wolf, there he is. Wolf is here. He's ready. He wants to win something. Jacob Werner. I've seen Jacob in the chat. We got okay, hold on. Seth Lane in the building. Jeremy Fowler. Jeremy won that. Jeremy, he won last night on the Texas Hotspot, and I thought I won because my comment showed up first. And sometimes it does that. Like what I'm looking at, I was the first one that commented and spelled it right, but on their end, it showed up Jeremy because we commented at the same time. Flamin' Jackson. We got Guy Smith in the building. Keeping the faith. You're number 10. We got Justin Monroe. He was the last one that entered. He's the only person that entered today. Sip Chomper. We got Robert Riggs. Tom, the prostalizer. All right, we only got 16 people watching. We got 40 entries, man. Some people are going to get picked and miss out. Stephen Happy. No, Goth, I'm sorry, man. I seen your entry, but guess what? You gave me the idea to do an international. I did one once, and I'll tell you right now, because I had people in Australia, Canada, and England ask me to, and then I had one person from Canada enter. It was a $100 cash prize. And so this is Squatchy 84. So I do apologize for that. I know I mentioned it a couple times, but I think in the submission video I didn't, and I thought about it afterwards. VB Fisher, are you here? What's up, Spice Test Dummy? All right, we're gonna get going here in a second. Super Red Dog, which is Jamie Sarasuli. If he wins, he's the one that made this tink, man. Nah, thank you, Will. Did I read your name off yet? You're in here. MDA 87. This is a lot, man. Walker, Texas Peppers. I haven't seen him in the chat yet, but he may have forgot, or maybe he just don't. Maybe he might just be participating. Dean Conjured Vapors in the building. Kevin Kono. Jeremiah Alexander. Mark Wheeler. Get down the end, guys. Jason Thompson, there you are. Conjured Vapors, I just read your name. Okay, I'm going to go pick this out in a second. Marv Wheeler. What MCs am I into? Man, come on. I could go on and on. I'll talk about some. I like everything. Donald Epperson. I mean, I like old school underground, dude. I'm into like all the 90s stuff, Mobb Deep and all them, like Austin Alfred, Nas, all that stuff. I'm into some underground stuff. Brock Bandy. Used to listen to a lot of Company Flow and like just a ton of that stuff, man. Chili Eskimo. Oh, Spice Test Dummy, is that you? Did you win the? Oh, you won the. You won the last giveaway when you were up there, right? He was in. Guys, do you think about that? Chili Chaplin. So I did a giveaway. Last giveaway was for anybody that donated to Samaritan's Purse or Hurricane Relief, and then Spice Test Dummy. Actually, he donated and then went to Western North Carolina and was helping out with the hurricane relief. And he won. How cool is that? Mark Garcia. All right, we're going to get going here. I'm almost done, guys. Mark Alberts. There you are. Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad you liked him. You definitely deserve to win. I'm glad you won that. I didn't know he wasn't on the live and the bearded chili. He wasn't on the live when I did it. We got one more. The Idiot Files. Now, Idiot Files he got to R&D test some of these sauces, and he's sleeping right now, so he doesn't care. I don't know how to say this name. Marco. And it's all. That's how it showed up on YouTube. He's not somebody I know, but if he wins, if he's here, Will Arant. Will, you're in the building, aren't you? Yeah. Tradbo, this is size is the prize. And then one more. Holy mackerel. Brad Merck. All right. Let's, there they are. Let's shake them around a little bit. Drum roll, please. Is the community getting better? You know what, Thomas? It is, believe it or not. I mean, there's the same old bullshit that there was, but Thomas used to be real active in the pepper community. There's the same old bullshit, kind of. But I think a lot of people kind of just stepped back. It's been slow. Like everybody, me, Johnny, a lot of us, our YouTube views are down, sales are down and stuff. Everything's slowed down. But with that, like a lot of drama and stupid shit slowed down too. So it's a win-win situation. All right, I'm gonna just reach in and grab any single one, and this is gonna be the winner. If they're on live, if they're not, then we get to pick somebody else. I haven't seen him. All right, this is MDA 87. You have 1 minute to comment. I'm here, or else I pick someone else. This is the fun of it, man. I remember one time picking 7 people. 7 people. And it was like, I think it was the 6th or the 7th one. Yeah, my views have tanked, man. And I'm doing the same stuff. I'm reviewing sauces, all this crap, man. I mean. All right, so MDA 87 is not in the building. So he snoozed and he losed. We'll do another one. We got a lot of people watching. We got 50% of the entries is watching. We got some other people that maybe you haven't entered, but that's okay. Hang out, man. This stuff is fun stuff. All right. Second pick. I'll show you guys first. Mark Albitz. Mark, are you watching? All right, Mark. There you go, buddy. You are the winner. Send me your address on Instagram. I don't know if I have it in there or not, but send me a message on Instagram. Congratulations, Mark. Thank you for being here. And all right, so let's talk MCs. Everybody right now, put your top 5 MCs in the chat. And Mark, don't forget to get a hold of me because I can't send it to you. I'll get it mailed out by Tuesday. All right. Send me a message on Facebook then. Wait, did you order from me before, Mark? You ordered my sauces, I think. If you ordered my sauces, I can find your address. I can look up your name in my emails. Okay. Is your address the same as last time you placed an order? I'll look it up when I go back to work Monday, and I'll print the label off and everything right then. So, heck yeah, man. All right. I got you, buddy. So congratulations to Mark. We're going to be doing some more giveaways. By the way, I do have a little bit of this and this and this on the stash. So there'll be some stuff. Wow, that was amazing, man. So his second try, that was good, right? List your top 5 MCs. Everybody watching right now. Everybody watching, smash the like button. We got 25 people watching. There's only 12 likes. Hit that like button right now. I want you to comment top 5 rappers that you like. If you don't listen to rap and you only like 3 rappers, because I know you like 3, throw them down. I want to see. Royce the 5'9". There we go. Talib Kweli is great. Nas. I like Eminem, old Eminem better, but hey, he's still nice. Yeah, I would be. All right, we got Tupac. All my favorite rappers are dead. I'll tell you who I like. Jojo Pellegrino, Italian guy from Staten Island. A lot of people don't know about him. He's sick. Dayton, he's from Jersey but lives in Florida now. But yeah, Nas, Jadakiss, Styles P. Come on, man. I'm a big time Jada and Styles P fan. Max B. Run DMC, hell yeah. We just watched a bunch of them last night. We got some Biggie, some Grandmaster Flash. All right. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy, Mark won. Mark Alberts won. He was the second pick. So, but I know you won something last night, so that was awesome. KRS won. Okay. Big Daddy Kane, yes. There's come on, in my old school? Yeah. My old school KRS, for my whole life pretty much, KRS was my favorite rapper. Then Kane and Rakim and Cool G Rap, the pioneers, man. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, Slick Rick, I can't forget about him. Be Real, my wife loves Cypress Hill. She does. Yeah, man. Yeah. Gerald Fry said it. He said, dead in the middle of little did we know we had riddled some middlemen who didn't do diddly. Big pun. Big pun was sick. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was a big time, as Picante, Jada B, Nas, pun. Of course, man. Of course. Lady of Rage, there's one. I forgot about her. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro Puffs. Rage. Rock on with your bad self. Yes. Man, you guys are bringing back memories. We got to do this more often. Wow, man. Yeah, I listened to a lot of... Me and Thomas talked about... What's up, Keith? Keith is in the building. Oh, Mortal Technique. Bin Laden didn't blow up the towers. Tell the truth, nigga. It was you, nigga. Bush knocked down the towers. Bush knocked down the towers. I pledge no allegiance, nigga. Fuck the president's speeches. I'm baptized by America and covered in leeches. Don't even get me going, man. I got a freaking heart. I can't. Don't even talk. Why'd you say Immortal Marv, if I have a heart attack tonight, it's your fault. You said Immortal Technique. That was... So I'm strapped like Lee Malvo holding a sniper's rifle. These bullets will touch your kids, and I don't mean like Michael. Woo! I heard Immortal Technique, and I was like, holy crap. And you know what? I was a mixtape DJ, man. I used to have exclusives. You could ask about me. Trust me. I had songs before they were released. I was leaking stuff. I had people in the Sony pressing plant, Universal, and I had all kinds of record pools and DJs from New York, man. It was crazy. And I put that Immortal Technique track on my one mixtape that came out about 2004. Yeah, man. Enemy of the State. That was what I called my mixtape. Enemy of the State. I made Enemy of the State, and then part 2, part 3, all the way up to 4 with those mixtapes, man. They were freaking nuts. Yeah. Oh, man. Listen, I used to. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm rapping something that somebody else and he's Puerto Rican, so he shouldn't say it either. I'm freaking Italian, so yeah, that is the hard thing though with like YouTube and different things nowadays, man. It's like there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to offend nobody for one, but for two, it's like you got art, you got people that gotta watch what they say in their art. So, but yeah, it's crazy. But I'll tell you something. Oh, Scarface. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. My wife didn't know that was Mark Wahlberg. She knew it was Mark Wahlberg. She didn't know what his group was called. I clicked on that song yesterday. Yeah. Gorillas. Okay. Yeah, Cypress Hill. I'm seeing a lot of Cypress Hills in the chat. Mrs. Bookow loves them. She's like,
I never see anyone else say they like Cypress Hill. I don't know why.
No, a lot of people like Cypress Hill.
Well,
but I was
probably
a
lot of
mixtape
people
DJ.
that don't live in the South.
I was a mixtape DJ. I was a DJ in clubs. I did rap battles. Here. But I'll tell you right now, Big Al. Big Al was sick, man. Jungle Brothers.
Hey, is any of y'all from the South that like Cypress Hill? None of my friends like
Jackson. Flamin' Jackson.
Oh, Flamin' Jackson.
Let me tell you something. I used to host rap battles, right, in the capital of New York. And my crew was sick, okay? Some of them, Shiest. If you guys look up Shiest, he's sick, okay? But anyways, just look up. So there's still some of these guys out there. But anyways, I had other people. What's Bobby Digital's name? Bobby. I don't know what his rap name is now because he changed it. But EPMD, PE, Beastie, Doc. You already know it. The Grumpy Ghost said, "What's up, Paul?" Yeah. Nemesis. I forgot about Nemesis. Yeah. But I used to listen. I used to host these rap battles.
I don't know who Nemesis is.
I used to host these rap battles, man, and my boys would crush anybody. People wanted to shoot us. Okay, they get so mad. We had bar fights and stuff. My best mic I had was like one of those. I forgot. Was it Shure or Rode standard like mics, and
to hit people with.
And it got hit. My boy hit somebody in the head with it, and it had a dent in it. And it survived. That mic never died. Like nothing ever happened. It was indestructible, man.
Electronics used to be made good.
But yeah, they used to battle, and they would be like, that right when they were done, last punchline, they'd be like, my DJ can beat you. Like they would tell them, like my DJ can smoke you. And then I would like grab the mic and just everybody. Sometimes my own crew, just to do it. I would go on and on and on. And then there was, hold on a second. Then there was my boys that they were on my mixtapes all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it was like Dane Black and them, and there was some, Jules connections with Jules Santana's group, Skull Gang. Like one of his people lived up there, and there was Vinny Cartel was a good, he's one of my boys and stuff, and we all did music together. But I remember, man, one night in the club, and I shut down everything, and they were just when I'd be done with my DJing, there was like a half hour of time left where we'd order food and stuff. The bar stayed up until 4 a.m. So 3:30, I'm done. I'm getting me something to eat. Everybody's like wasted. I go up, and my boys like rap battle this crew from Amsterdam, and then it turned into a fist fight because people got beat so bad, they got jealous, they get mad, it's ego. And let me tell you something, they all got beat up and got sent home. And my mic got smashed over somebody's head, and I was so pissed off that.
What were you worried about?
I was pissed off at my people because they didn't let me get they didn't let me get involved. It wasn't their fault really, because these guys started swinging on them. But I was like, dude, you guys. I'm like,
you didn't get to rap.
I'm like, I want to battle every one of them. Like I didn't get a piece of none of the action because I was DJing, I was doing the beats, and I was like, for that, I said, y'all are fair game. And I jumped up on the bar. I don't know how I got my fat ass up there. I mean, I literally hopped up on the bar.
You're only slightly chubby
and just went for a half an hour straight till I lost my voice. I went at every single one of them. And I told the best one, who is Dane Black, and I told him, "Do you want some more?" And he said, "No, I ain't messing with you, man." And it was just that was just, it was just. But I never rapped much. Now, I do have songs. There's so much cursing, I won't play them. But there's some songs out there, but I won't tell anybody.
Which is probably why you don't rap anymore, because you don't know how to do it without cursing.
Yeah, listen, I try not to curse.
And
okay.
saying evil things.
I try not to curse, but I'll rap. Oh, we have rap-a-thons here in my house. Like I will get. I don't have it in me no more.
You haven't been doing it no more.
I haven't done it because I've been having all these health problems because I get freaking hype. But I'll throw on some old school beats, just throw it on the TV, on YouTube, and I'll just start rap battling my daughter. And then this, that, and she'll come back at me sometimes. And
he used to rap in his sleep.
Yeah.
And it actually sounded good.
Yeah, I used to rap in my sleep. But I'm not a good writer. I'm a good freestyler, right? And I haven't.
You were freestyling in your sleep because I know it wasn't no real song.
Yeah, me and my boys. Listen, I'll tell you how we used to come up with our hottest tracks. Like our best stuff was I would go and pick them up and put a beat tape in my deck in my car, and a cassette with all different beats. I had tons of beats. I would take them off my vinyl, off of the records, and make beat tapes. And I would. Because I knew him, like, just sitting down, you can't do it. Like, there's something about just being in the back alley or at a pizza shop. I used to rap battle for suicide wings. Yeah, you want to talk about chili eating competition stuff? There was nobody in my town, and you guys know I got a terrible tolerance compared to half of you watching. But I used to go down to the pizza joint and downtown, and I would rap battle people, and the loser had to eat 6 suicide wings. Now those things, that suicide wings at that time were made with frickin' nasty ass extracts and all kinds of like dried habanero powder. But I smoked everybody. You know what I did, man? This is what I did. Every one of them, I beat them, and then I would help them eat the wings. Usually, actually, I've never seen one of them eat even one whole wing. They'd take a bite, and that's all I wanted was to watch them burn.
I bet most of them were scared, just scared.
Watch them burn. And I'd go down there. Anybody remembers Juice? Juice was slow. Like, so he was a little bit like, he's on the spectrum or something. But he always wanted to rap battle me. All right, I'm gonna get your ass to eat a chicken wing. So we get on a blah, and Juice was whack.
Who's Juice?
He's just a kid from up there, and he thought he could
You
rap.
got some people from your town on the video?
I think there might be. Eric was watching. Was Eric on? I don't know. Walker, Texas Peppers. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's that?
Paul, your tolerance is not so, bro. Come on. The box. Oh, the video music box. 2 Live Crew. What's up, Boston? Freestyle something about the chat. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling good enough to.
I was say you can keep talking and then we make you now. You don't
keep
do it
talking. Austin Alfred have to stomp you coming through. Austin Alfred and a Sip Champa, Flamin' Jackson in the building, running around this town. Everybody's looking like they chilling, like chili filling. His tolerance is getting there. Espicante Tomas with the afro hair. He's looking at this and he's looking at that. Down in Florida, looking like he wants to be fat. Real gangsters don't die, they get fat and move to Orlando. Don't you know that I come at you with a commando? Style in your face, and you gotta get sprayed like it's Mace Walker, Texas Peppers. You don't even understand that I'll never let you get like me, Mike Chili Eskimo, and he's coming from the 3 Colorado. I'm not talking about Boulder. I'm talking about I'm a little bit older and colder because it's wintertime now. It's hoodie season. I told you that. And if you come back later, I'll tell you that. Again, I'm your friend to the end. All right, I'm done. I kind of lost my wind, but I'm not that great. But I can
be a clean, non-cussing, not saying nice things rapper when you're used to doing it the other way.
Yeah.
But it sounds good.
I freestyled on one of them, and I remember some of it. What was that? What was that one? Oh, I freestyled. I said, yo, something like, I got a low tolerance, but I'm still talented. I grow peppers, eat peppers, and do challenges. I said, I survived the Killer Queen too. Thank you, Jesus. I'll eat the 6 hot balls, but I'm scared of the peanuts. I said, the chugs got me, my belly feeling like it's, like it got slayed. No puke can hold it down, no hot dang. I'm late for work, but only when the Scoville unit's high. I can't remember what I said, but it was like a freestyle I did one night, and I threw like, some of the people's names in there in Chili community and everything. But yeah. There we go. Oh, by the way, who's still watching? We got 20 folks. I know some of y'all seen Sip Chomper's video, and if you haven't, go watch it. You see that right there. It's a new League of Fire challenge. It should be out later on this week. Well, by next weekend, Friday. But this, my friends, is plantain. That's right. It is a spicy plantain chip challenge. There's about a dozen plantain chips in there, between 12 and 15. It's weighed out. There's 28 grams or more, but it's always but I'd say if you count them per plantain chip, that's about how many in there. And there's Dragon's Breath pepper powder, a nice amount of it. Okay, Sip Chomper got to test the R&D on that. Johnny's got one. I told Johnny to speed eat it because I was going to do a speed round also, but the way the tables are set up, I'd have to set up a whole nother table for that. And I just didn't, I don't know. I didn't really want to do it. So it's going to be, you got to eat it, all of them, 1 or 2 at a time. You got 4 minutes to eat it. And then there's a 3-minute, I'm going to do a 3-minute afterburn. I know I told Sip probably 4. It don't matter. He'll still get his points because he did 4. But I think, because there's going to be the people who want to do multiples of, I think watching Sip, after 4 minutes, he was down, like pretty good. So after 3 minutes, he was coming down. But guess what? Yeah, I think that's the perfect timing in there. Plus, if there's that 1 minute interval they can have for League of Fire, so they could technically go for, but most of them won't. They'll be getting it ready, So I want to make it a little bit hard and make multiples thereof, I make it a little bit harder. I don't want it to eat it and go away and then eat it and go away. I want it to start building a little bit. That way when they get to, maybe 3 bags or something, they'll be like, whoa. So, yeah. Yeah, multiples thereof. So, no, it's not, Thomas. Thomas. Vicious Verde and Mad Mash are challenges, right? I got them both up there. Nobody's done the Mad Mash Nobody's chugged a bottle of it yet. Vicious Verde, they did that like crazy, but the Mad Mash, it's the league table is barren. There ain't nobody on it yet. But no, Thomas, I gave him a break. Thomas, I had everybody. Listen, I had everybody help her out, honey.
She stepped on something. I can't do anything.
Comforter. So, anyways, I did. My challenges were so brutal before. You like that? My challenges were so brutal before that people wouldn't do them. Okay, they wouldn't. I'd say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. 20 people, 30 people. I want one. I'll pay you for it. All this stuff. I make the challenges and they ghost me. Then I get a hold of them. Hey, I'll give it to you. Sip Chomper. No one watching right now has ever done it to me, though. I'll tell you that. See what I'm saying? They ain't watching. I traumatized some folks, but it's a good challenge, yeah. And it's platanos, Oh, all right, Mark. Yeah, that's what I use too. Oh yeah, easy, Austin, definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, Thomas did chug the Mad Mash on my live. Yeah, you did, man. It's okay. I got a couple more bottles. We'll figure something out. I just thought Mrs. Bokow had a damn freaking white broccoli pizza in her hand. Just for a split second.
Broccoli?
Yeah. You ain't never had white broccoli pizza?
I don't even. Actually,
it's not my favorite thing, but
I forgot there was.
If I'm back home where there's good pizza, if somebody orders a bunch of pizzas, they have one of them is a white broccoli pizza, I'll put a piece on my plate, and then eat 6 of other pizzas, other slices, and other stuff before that. But
I don't mind it. I think I have had it now. I can remember.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's
I just don't prefer the white pizza.
The Sweet Misery? Oh, man. I know. Hey, that's all right, Will. So, Mark, Mark, you can shoot me an email if you got my Uncle Bokout Yahoo email, or else I'll just look you up. If I somehow don't get a hold of you by Tuesday, just comment on like tomorrow, and I'll put a video up every day or two. So just comment, say hey, or send me a message on Facebook. Or either way, I got your address. I remember you ordered, and I just have to look it up. I'll be able to get it out of there. That's how I got somebody's address out of there a couple weeks back. So I had some stuff I wanted to send them, and they were away for their phone or something, and I went in there, found it. I was like, okay, I hope they didn't move. But yeah. Tuba Terror was 47 seconds, I think, was the You imagine eating the whole tube of tear in 47 seconds? How do you chew that fast?
I can't eat anything in 47 seconds. I eat
hardly
slower
any
than
teeth left,
everybody
so.
I know. So.
No teeth. And nothing to chew with. Back here I got one that's got a big hole in it. So I'll be gumming it soon or biting stuff with trying to chew with my front teeth, which is, it's not easy to do. But that's about it, man. Yeah, so congratulations, Mark. You got a killer little package here. I know you're going to enjoy it. Like I said, and the tink wasn't made by me. This is from Jamie Sarasoli. It is a lemon made from the lemon brain strain peppers. And it is so awesome. You know, I brought one of these to work today because I forgot that I already brought one. And I sat down that one in the little, we have like this little coffee thing, and there's a perfect spot for 2 things of tincture in there. And I put it in there. I seen that one. I was like, oh, well, better have 2 than none. Because I put a bottle, was it? Oh, I don't know, man. You know how it is. You get confused. What's up, Robert? What's good? Yeah, you can look for me on Facebook. Look up you can send my personal, Chris Panelone, or you can send it to the Uncle Bull Cow page. If you got Facebook, you can send it to me on there. I'm sure I can find it in the, though. But at least if you send me a message on there, I can send you your tracking number and stuff. But I will get it out Tuesday for sure. And guys, this league table will be up soon. Now, I have, I made these a while back. But I don't have a lot. So, and I wanted the people to test them for stuff. So I'm going to produce more in the commercial kitchen Tuesday morning, very, very early in the morning. And so they'll be live up on the website. Yeah, you want to know what's crazy? Was I ordered these other bags. Sip, you remember these bags? This is what the world's hottest cheese straws. That's what I used for them, and something else too. Oh, the mango jerky, Raging Bull 2.0. Okay, luckily I had those because I ordered twice the Mylar, the ones that are silver and then they're clear on the front, which I wanted them. You could see the plantain chips in them, and they sent me the wrong size. Or no, I think I screwed up and ordered the wrong size, maybe. Then the other time, they never sent them. Amazon refunded me my money back. So luckily I had some of those. But I do have, like I said, I'm going to make some more Tuesday. And then after that, I'm going to have to order more bags. So I'm hoping I don't run into a problem. And I'm hoping that I can get the silver and clear ones. Now I got a bunch that are a size that I got a whole bunch of different size bags and different things that I don't need them. If I know where they are, man, I can use them for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want a couple peppers or just bring a little bit of pepper powder with me to work or something. Yeah, I gotta have stuff at work, man. Today I brought like food like to put in the fridge and keep there. And the goldfish. Oh, that was a nail in the coffin for me, man. Sundance never touch anything for me again. He won't even eat my damn hot sauce. He's terrified of it. But yeah, that's hilarious, man. That's a funny one. Wow, we've had a lot of good times. This is what I've been drinking. I don't know. This is just electrolyte stuff. I don't know if it's been helping me or not. For those that don't know, I was in hospital Monday. They did a cath. And they're looking for a blockage. You know, I got some damage. I got some scar tissue on my LAD, my heart, from the corona, narrowing in the veins to a certain extent. But I don't have like bad artery blockages like cholesterol, plaque stuff. That's minimal, which is good news. But there's something else going on me that they can't pinpoint. They can't, and it's been 6 months of testing, more than 6 months since February. Stress tests, angio CTA scans with a blue dye. Now a catheter. They went right up into me. And so I'm back to square one. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know that after they did that, where they give you a little nitroglycerin and stuff, and it's to open up your arteries and whatnot. I know that after that whole day I felt fine. The next day I felt fine. Wednesday I felt good. First part of the day. Then I got a little weird. I started feeling bad and just weak and tired. I can't do anything. Like, I'm short of breath, sweating. Like, I got a little bit like that later in the day. Let's do another spoonful. Who's got some sauce in a spoon? I'm gonna do a good gracious green. This stuff is watery, so it's gonna be a tough one. All right, this is a huge spoon, and that's quite a bit. So. Liza got burnt off of this the other day, so she likes both of them, right? But she killed a bottle of rambunctious red in 2 days, and I felt bad. The kid don't have no damn hot sauce. I'm Uncle Bull Cow. What kind of father am I? I reached into the stash and I got two more. I got one more now. 2 bottles of the Good Gracious Green. It is a little bit hotter. My wife agrees, and I agree. It's got some heat. It's maybe Serranos, but both of them do have a little. This one has a touch of Reaper powder. This one has a little Scorpion powder. They have a touch of, I didn't know. Eliza, she takes it. I didn't have these. This don't have an orifice reducer. I put this one on, but see how big it is? It was an orifice reducer from Marie Sharps. Because I don't know. I don't have them. I throw them out when I see them, But I had a bottle of Marie Sharps. I just got done with it. So I took this off, put it on here. Well, that's huge. Poor Eliza goes casually roasted. The building. Stop. You like that? You know who was inspired by? Chastity.
Yes?
Why do I have a mustache right now?
I don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. When Zach Goot freaking shaved his beard but left the mustache, I'm like, he looks like a freaking jerk from Gloversville. Gloversville is a town me and Zach are both from, right? But my brother does that sometimes, has the mustache and stuff. And I'm like, he looks like a freaking jerk, So I was shaving the other day, and I just left it. Sometimes I'll leave this and this, but I just left the mustache. I don't think I've ever rocked just the mustache. And if I have, it's been for like 1 day. So no shave November. No Shave November is coming in a few days, guys. In less than a week. I am going to keep the mustache all through November. Please, hold me to it, man. I got to do something productive with my life.
No!
No, the mustache is staying.
No! At least put a goatee on it.
No goatee.
No!
No, I need to look like a D-I-C-K-A-R-D.
You're gonna look like
I need to look like a jerk.
No, but you're gonna look like a politically incorrect word I can't use.
Yeah, but if I had the goatee, I look freaking Puerto Rican. Thomas is watching. That's called cultural appropriation. I ain't having no part to do with it.
I'd rather you look like a Puerto Rican. Thomas, help!
Would you rather have me look like Espacante Pantalones?
No, I want you to look like yourself.
We made these face mask pictures with like Jason Fergali. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Jason Pettibone and Chris Fergali. And then I did one with Chris, me, and Thomas. And then there was one that was just me and Thomas. That shit was hilarious. Like, you looked at it, you're like, that definitely is like our half brother.
Is this your midlife crisis mustache?
No, that was hilarious, man. That one there, and then I had the lady from that plane, and I had like the picture of that, and that lady from the plane saying that photo is not real. Oh, that had me dying, man. Yeah, that was just hilarious. So Casually Roasting is in the building. Yeah, good job today, Matt. Casually Roasting was in there right up until the final three in the Dallas belt match. And I seen him.
Daddy's
like,
growing
dude,
a
I
giant mustache.
turned my head. I'm like Casually Roasting's gonna win. I'm telling you, I thought it in my head, and I literally turned my head for a split second, and all of a sudden I see him grab his bucket like that, and I was like, okay, I spoke too soon. But good job, man. Either way, yeah, you kicked butt, brother. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for a little while. It's hard to shape up. I'm just saying, like I don't know.
No offense to all the people that have mustaches, but it just happens in my generation, and among the people in my town and my close friends group, which is a very small people. I'm not saying
stop.
What I'm about to say makes sense on the larger scale. It makes sense only for my tiny little microscopic life. It happens to be my gay guy friends who have mustaches. So I just have that association.
No, I mean there's people that have
one of my gay guy friends has a Fu Manchu.
Here's the thing. They're just so... Oh yeah, Mark is in Binghamton. That's right. Thank you, Mark. Mark just sent me his address. I forgot. He's in the Bing. He's in Binghamton. I've been to Binghamton quite a few times. Binghamton is a city on the southern tier of New York, so it's western New York south.
I didn't even know No Shave November was a thing.
Yeah, No Shave November.
Okay, No Shave November for me too, if you're going to do it. If you don't...
I will not shave down there all through November either. I never have, but I am now. Because guess what? They went in through my... By the way, that's not where they went in my artery, where it's all bruised and blood vessels. They went in that little hole. This is because... Wow, it's getting bad, hon. That is because me decided I wasn't going to listen to the freaking doctor and started picking stuff up and doing stuff I shouldn't have done. Try to take my blood pressure on this hand, and when that thing went tight, I was like, this ain't good, this ain't good, this ain't good. Man, for 3 days, my hands felt like carpal tunnel syndrome. It was bad. Now, Jackson Collins is going too far. He said I should grow a beard. I can't, listen, here's why. Now, I had a goatee most of my life.
You're going to make me protest and not shave.
The radiation from when I've gotten x-rays burn here and here. So when you get mouth x-rays, the radiation, gamma rays, whatever it is, makes it so there's no hair that'll grow. This little tiny spot here. So if I do grow a goatee, it's a little bit light right there. I had a goatee most of my life. Now I've had like the hair, here, but man, I can't grow a beard. I had whiplash one time, and I had the neck brace on, and my hair started growing in, and it was growing into that thing and stuff, and man, I had all kinds of razor bumps. My hair is still messed up on my neck from that. Right here, it goes in every direction. It's all messed up. So, yeah, I've had a goatee, but a regular beard, I can't do it. My hair is too thick, man. It's too thick, and it's too curly. So
I'd rather you have
here's what happens.
I'd rather you have full beard than just a mustache.
Here's what happens when I start growing hair on my face.
It's just because I'm a 90s person. I'm not used to it.
It grows like a hook. It grows out and in. So eventually, all of those hairs start poking my face, and then it gets irritated and stuff. And so I can shorten it. I can have a little gruff.
They don't stay that way. Eventually, they stop bothering you.
Well,
but I don't want you to grow it, so don't worry about it.
There's no eventually, man. Uncle Bokow's not risking doing that. I respect. Listen, I love beards. I mean, I would love to have a beard. I've never had a full beard. I've never had long hair. I've had a little mullet. I've had a rat tail, like with a braid or something. My hair is so thick, and I get split ends. Yeah, but I've never been able to grow long hair. So it's like I never had experienced long hair. Couldn't do it. When it won't happen. My hair won't grow long in the back. It'll just break off and be there, and a little mullet maybe, a little Samoan mullet kind of, but I can't.
A Samoan mullet? What is a Samoan mullet?
I don't know. That's what people call it when I don't know. It's just people.
I've never seen a Samoan with a mullet though.
I don't know why they call it that, but anyways, it's whatever. It's where it's just a little bit back there. No, I've had a rat tail, like a little tail there since 8th grade, and I didn't get rid of that for a long time. And sometimes I braid it. Sometimes it'd be braided.
Kevin here?
Like
Did Samoans ever have mullets?
He's not Samoan. He's Hawaiian.
I know, but I just thought Asian Pacific Islanders might have some similarities or know about each other a little bit.
Wow, Flamin' Jackson's had hair down to his waist in high school. No more mullets? Yeah.
Down your waist?
My hair's real curly. I just don't, man, I've never been able to do the beard thing. I tried it before, like when I got locked up. Oh my God. You know what, Thomas?
Has anyone ever seen Asian?
It does look like a Freddie Mercury freaking mustache. Now I feel like even more of a jerk. Hell yeah. It's working.
That's just proving my point.
It's working.
I don't like beard.
I never liked Queen. I just didn't. No, don't say I didn't like him because Freddie Mercury was gay, because I love Simon Le Bon. Duran, one of the best pop groups or the 80s pop. They were the best. But anyways, no, I just never liked Queen. It was something about that long. I don't know. I didn't like it. I don't like. There's a lot of stuff like that. I don't like Iron Maiden. I don't like Judas Priest. I don't like. There's very few like Scream. King Diamond is one of the only ones I like that like screams like so.
I don't really like 80s music.
Yeah, she don't like 80s music. I drive her nuts with this stuff. But
I used to listen to Madonna in my grown-up bed. I don't. That was when I was very young.
Everyone listens to Madonna.
Otherwise,
love you too, Thomas.
I'm just not really good at 80s music.
You can't grow a beard back. Chili Phil said you can't grow a beard back. Man, Thomas is. Dude, I'm glad to see you on. I was thinking about you. You want to know what made me think about you? I'm going to say it. Even if I shouldn't, I'm sorry. But the video from back in the day where you were tasing yourself.
What? Oh my God, I gotta see that. Why did you show me that?
That shit is nothing. It's nothing. Watch. And he's like, just a little pain. Listen, that is a chili head right there, man. Thomas, that right there. And I was just thinking I'm like, what makes us like hurting ourselves? And I'm like, and instantly the first thing that came to mind is Thomas tasing himself. And I was like, I get it now. But it's the same thing with like sour stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think people start off with the super sour stuff. Yeah, that one there. Thomas, do you still got that video? I don't know, man. But that needs to be put up somewhere.
I remember I used to shock myself when I was little. I would plug stuff into the wall, and then like if they had like a loose I remember my fish pump. My fish pump, I had something wrong with the cord. I would plug it in and I'd hold on to it and shock me.
Thank you, Robert, for coming, man. Yeah.
Or if you hold those stress balls together that are electric, and you put the two batteries together and then push them against each other.
What's a stressed ball?
I don't like it.
I can't imagine getting tased though.
I've been shocked.
I would be scared to do that now that I'm old and have probably have by this point my heart's not as fresh as it used to be.
I've been shocked in the water before, lightly shocked,
like
and it didn't bother me. It was kind of cool. So we jumped out of we're in a boat. Right up in the Adirondack Mountains, it was a motorboat, it was my dad's boat, but we were out there fishing, and the storm comes in quick, out of nowhere, and we there's no way we could have rowed the boat back to our campsite because it's miles away. So there was a little kind of beach, and there was some empty sites that nobody was using. It was like a picnic area or something, and we knew that there was sand there, like we could get off without stepping on like beer bottles or something weird, or like anyways, it was the closest thing to us. My father's like, we got to get off this damn boat. The lightning started coming in. Bang, bang, bang. And everybody's jumping up, you know, and of course, he's got the rope to tie it up to a tree on land. And he had the anchor in the back or whatever. And I jump off the boat and land in the water. And, you know, it's up to my top of my calves, right? And then I felt it. But I literally looked down and my hair, all my hair on my legs went and stood straight out, man. And that felt like it was all right. It didn't bother me, okay? But shocked with, like, you know, like static electricity, like when somebody walks up and shocks you. I don't like it. So I don't know how I would do with a taser. I don't know. I got a lot of neurological issues, so I probably wouldn't try it out. But yeah, it's funny, man. Thinking about that stuff, like, why do we get ourselves, you know? I'll be honest, my health has went downhill, and all that stuff. My tolerance has dropped. Okay. And I talked to a friend of mine today, and I'm not going to say names because I don't know if he wants to talk about what's going on, but a good friend of mine in the Chile community is also very sick, and his tolerance dropped to almost nothing. Like, we were talking about it, and we both eat a ton of hot sauce. Like, and so I said, the good thing is, buddy, now we can detect heat in milder sauces. There's a silver lining in everything, man. Almost everything. And now it's like, you know, I can have a sauce that's a true, like a medium sauce, you know, and I can enjoy it. Been getting pretty wrecked off of this. Yes. That's my Mad Mash. So who guessed? Who is? Some of you guys guessed. I remember you. Who guessed how long would a gallon of Mad Mash last me and Mrs. Bullcow? Someone said 2 months. Someone said 3 months. I don't know. All I know is that we have a full one of these jars. What's this? A quart? Is that a quart? Yeah. We have a full one, and then we have this one that's been busted into. So we had 4 of these. Was there 4 of these and then another jar or something? Yeah, a month. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you now, Thomas. I said that a gallon of Mad Mash would last us a month, but it's going to last us longer because 2 things. It's sauce. It's sauce season. Who's that? Chase the Heat is in the building. What's up, Johnny? John, we did a Spoonful Saturday. We did a giveaway. Johnny's got a bottle of this. That black garlic jerk. So anyways, why? There's still pods, and also I've been doing sauce reviews. So being that I've been doing so many sauce reviews, the stuff don't last around me. Look, there's a firing fool.
Are you gonna grow a Viking goatee too?
No, I'm just doing the this. But our personal stash, thank God, will last us longer. Why? Because I mean, listen, the Hellfire sauces. I got a bottle of. What was it called? Pure Hell, from a going out of business sale. But I also got a bottle of Pure Hell from Hellfire, right? So guess what happened? Ate the Pure Hell, and I said this bottle's about to be gone. 2 days later, I opened another bottle of it. That's how much I loved it. So right now, Hellfire, I'm feeling those. But yeah, I got a bunch of sauces here. I got a lot more Hellfire stuff too, and I just got so much cool stuff. I've never tried some of these. Actually, all of these over here, I've never tried any of them. No, I've never tried any of the sauces that I have on this shelf. So I will be doing that. Remember, guys, keep an eye out. Check out Chase the Heat, Yanni's channel. He's going to be doing these in the next day or two. The league table will be up next week. We're gonna probably do 5 points. I'm not gonna do a speed round with it. But Johnny, you can speed eat it if you want to. It's up to you. I don't care. Just chow it back. Do it in a cup how you do or something, and do a 3-minute whatever afterburn. I think it was a good choice. We got 2 people with naturally high tolerances. Mrs. Bull Cow, Sip Chomper did the whole challenge. Natural high tolerance. So them 2, and but they haven't done anything in a while. And Johnny's got his tolerance is nice and high from, eating so many. It's end of pod season, so I figured I'd get some good mixed reactions on all of that. So, yeah, thank you, Casually Roasting. Yeah, man, like I said, I made some last month, and then I'm going to go back in the kitchen Tuesday, and it's a lot easier. I don't have to lug all the heavy equipment and stuff and the gallons of vinegar, and it's a lot harder to make the sauce. Now, I am going to hopefully get well enough to go back and make sauce. The way I felt today, the way I felt yesterday, I wouldn't chance it. Now, there was days where I felt better, and I would. I did make dinner tonight, though. I felt like I was going to die afterwards. What did I say, Chas, when I was done cooking? Go get the bread. I got to sit out, man. So, what I made, though, God, there's a little bit left. We had a French baguette, right? We had this big, Trader Joe's has these organic French baguettes, and they're frozen. And you just, by the time you get home, it's defrosted. You put it in the oven for like 5 minutes. It's soft inside, so it's big French bread. And then I made homemade potato leek soup. And I'm talking about, I don't always brag on myself, man, but I know one thing. That was insanely good. And so I'm sitting there with that French baguette, dipping it in the soup like, I'm like, it don't get no better than this. So I made it good, and I actually put a ton of pepper flakes in it. Because, a cream soup, man, if you want it to be hot, you got to,
I want to read something, if you don't mind. It is interesting. It's slightly long, but it's about Mike Tyson and how he started his first fight. Can I read it?
Yeah, go ahead. Chastity's going to read to you. I'm going to be right back. Let me get a drink.
Mike Tyson got into his first fight after a bully ripped his pigeon's head off right in front of him. Since then, he has developed a special connection with these birds and travels around the world to buy and race his prized pigeons. After he was picked on for being overweight as a kid, Tyson made friends with the neighborhood pigeons.
That sounds so mean.
I know. He says, pigeons were my first love. They were my escape. When he was around 11 years old, an older bully kidnapped his favorite pigeon, ripped off its head, and poured the blood all over him. Crying and covered in the blood of his beloved pet, young Mike threw his first ever punch and won the fight. Tyson has owned thousands of pigeons in his life and has custom bird coops at each one of his mansions. Over the years, they have remained a major source of joy and comfort to the fighter. He even broke up with an ex-girlfriend after she got annoyed and suggested that he eat the birds. Thanks to the tragic sacrifice of this pigeon, Iron Mike Tyson was born. I thought that was interesting. You think about Mike Tyson every time you complain about the animals.
So here's the deal. You want to know about, I'll tell you some things about Mike Tyson. Besides that, he's a convicted rapist. I'm not going to talk about. We're going to talk about Mike Tyson before we knew he was a rapist, or before he was a rapist. I don't know, whatever. Let me just talk about Tyson quick. So there's a little history, kind of. I've never met him in person, or whatnot, but his sparring partner Bobby is from where we are from, right? And my father's business was right there in the same little town, and my father was friends with his sparring partner. Mike Tyson was locked up at Tryon. That was the juvenile right where I live. So I know a lot of people that know him, that have sparred with him, that have everything you can imagine with Mike Tyson. Like, I grew up with, okay, Tyson's older than me, of course, but I grew up with people that were constantly with or in contact with Mike Tyson. My dad actually went to, I have the, I don't have it no more, but I had the shirt. It was one of Tyson's matches in New York. My dad went to the fight, and guess who else was on that shirt? Buster Douglas. Now Douglas fought somebody else. I think Tyson fought Tucker. I don't remember, but I know it was a double fight, right? It was like two champs versus two contenders. And so it was kind of crazy, like, just growing up, and you know what? I respected Tyson, but I wanted to see him lose, right? And it was just there was this arrogance. It's like I don't know. It's the same thing with Muhammad Ali. You know, when I was real little, I was big time Muhammad Ali fan, and then he got cocky. But I'll tell you something. I'll tell you right now. When Mike Tyson, when he fought Bone Crusher Smith, I said he can't beat him. And I told my grandparents and my father and my cousins and everybody, the neighbors, we argued about it. This match was coming up, and I said, he ain't beating Bone Crusher.
Why would you assume that he couldn't, though? Hold
on a second. And I finally, said, okay, if there's any way he beats him, it's a technicality or it's points or something, because he can't knock him out. You can't beat Bone Crusher Smith, Mike Tyson. I don't care how bad you are. Bone Crusher was the man. He was an old junkyard dog. He was OG. Now,
professional fighter.
Mike Tyson, I don't know if he was 10-0. Whatever he was undefeated for a long time. It might have been more than that when he went up against Bone Crusher. And guess what we got to see? Oh, it was 10 rounds or 12 rounds. We watched it all. Because Tyson could not knock him out. Now, Tyson ended up winning that fight. He would have lost, but he ended up winning that fight slimly. He won by points.
I thought you must have been talking about that one guy who did beat him after his mom died, but I couldn't remember his name.
We're going to get back into that. Remember, I had the shirt, Tyson Douglas, but it wasn't a Tyson Douglas fight. It was a fight where they both fought other people, but they were together in the same ring. So Buster Douglas, it was somebody, the name was always there. I wore it on my chest, didn't know much about him because Tyson was a thing, but Buster Douglas, his mom died, and they thought he was not going to fight Tyson. And they thought he wasn't well enough in the head to fight Tyson. And Buster Douglas was and he prayed about it, and he went and he said, nope, my mama would have wanted me to kick his butt. Like, I'm doing this for my mama. And that right there is, his motivation came from that. And he waxed him. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. Tyson come back, bites somebody's ear off, and then up and down and all this stuff. But Tyson, but man, I knew a lot of people. I had a lot of friends. A lot of people I knew had pictures with Tyson, or they would, they knew him and stuff, because it's just that we're that, there was people that were involved. Like I said, Bobby was a sparring partner. Bobby opened a store called Bobby's Corner, and stuff with the boxing gloves. There was just, like I said, he was in Tryon and stuff. The Gustamato, the trainer, people knew him and stuff. They were from, I think he was from Brooklyn or something like that. So, yeah, it was kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. That's the era we grew up in. Tyson was the king in the 80s. And that's when I was growing up, And so he was the king back then and stuff. And it was hard to beat him in the video game. How many of you guys remember Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
I only played him in a video game. I don't
Mike
know
Tyson's
about that.
Knockout, was it? Or was it? No, it was it was Punch-Out, but it was Mike Tyson's. So the original game, the arcade version, didn't have Mike Tyson in it. It was different. It had Glass Joe and some of them guys, but then they came out with Tyson's Punch-Out. Was it Punch-Out or Knockout? I can't remember. Mike Tyson's Knockout, right? Or Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Anyways, that game, the rumor was if the first person to VCR tape it, Punch-Out, that's right. The first person to tape them beating Mike Tyson and send the VHS in the Nintendo won $1 million, supposedly. Now, that was the rumor. So, I don't know. All I know is that it had been done by the time I played it. So, but I remember sitting there playing King Hippo, the Spanish dude with the rose, Flamingo, Don Flamingo, all of them, Mr. Sandman, Joe Honda. Like, I remember just going to my friend's house and just, okay, I can beat Glass Joe. And I go against the magician that disappears. Bong, bong, and I'm getting up there.
What is this game you're talking about? I don't know anything about
Mike Tyson's
games.
Punch-Out, one of the best games ever. And then And then you got to figure out their patterns. It's real. I mean, it's simple compared to today's stuff. You figure out their patterns, man, but it's your brain is working against itself because you forget sometimes what the pattern. But then when you got to Tyson, man, I sat up all night long, man. I'm telling you, I didn't sleep. I stayed up all night. I'm like, I'm gonna beat this son of. I was mad as hell, and I eventually figured out that when he blinked his eye and you had to be quick. Like, it wasn't no, like, you had to see it and hit the button instantly. And boy, it was hard. But I eventually beat Mike Tyson, and I was so proud of myself. You know, it's like the first time you beat Mario. Holy cow. That was another one up all night. But that shows the determination, you know, that I had with some things.
We need a game system. I haven't played a video game in 20 years.
She don't want to play no video. We had some video games, and it turned.
Well, if you can have some, if you can do it
me
with
and Liza
moderation,
screaming at the TV.
if you can do it with moderation, and
we played. I taught my daughter how to play two-man Contra. She'd steal my guys and stuff and screw up bad, and I'd go no. But eventually, I got her on board, and it was some of the best bonding we ever had because I was teaching my daughter to play Contra.
Evil.
And she would jump up and
down.
No,
it was not. That's not bonding.
It was hilarious.
That's called bad influence. Because what you were teaching her was bad sportsmanship. How to make excuses every time you make a mistake. Blame the game.
I'm sorry, Goth.
I'm just kidding. But we did have problems because she was very young at the time, and she was really into it. And they were playing a game once, and she got upset of something just because she's overstimulated with the video game, and she started punching me in the knee like my knee was a damn punching bag, and I was trying to get her off, and then Chris, because he was just in gamer mode and he wasn't paying attention to her life, started fussing at me, and it was a big ordeal because I was like, I'm not gonna let my child punch me in my knee.
I'll tell you what though. Oh, by the way, Goth just got up. He didn't. I feel bad. He didn't get to enter because he's in Canada. I had problems with Canada, with shipping to Canada and the UK. Now, I will say this: I found a shipping method. So, if anyone's watching this from overseas now, we're gonna look. I'm gonna look into something. If I can remember, I'll do it Monday. Mark Supple. You guys know Mark. He is in Australia. And he wanted the Vicious Verde chug, and Love My Steve-O wanted my 3-sauce pack. So I said, hey, I'll just send it to you, Mark. You can figure out, you know, and then send theirs to them. But when I went to FedEx, they wanted $250 to ship it, 6 bottles of hot sauce. I'm like, hell no. So I went to the post office. They wanted 100 and something. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So, anyways, you know, he's got stuff from Sip Chomper, and he's got stuff from Tad and Kit, and Kit gets a hold of me and says, try Shippo. I'm like, yeah, I got a Shippo account. And I went on there. It was only $30 FedEx.
To ship what?
Now, somehow the weight was off a little bit because Shippo ended up charging me like $1.50 more like 2-3 weeks later. But it was easy. I fill out the little packing slip, like it's all involved. What?
What do you say? I wasn't paying attention.
Hot sauce, Australia.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it was only $30 to ship it. I was like, hell yeah. So I might end up, if I had more. It's hard. I don't have that much international viewers. So I did U.S. only for all my giveaways up until last year. And I had some people ask me. And at the time, I had about 4 or 5 people from Canada watching my channel, and about 5 or 6 from the UK steady watching it, you know. And I had like 1 or 2 people from Australia. And the people in Australia, I literally sent them a message. I sent them the video. I'm like, go on here and comment. And you're entered to win. And I did. It was a double giveaway. Possibly. So here's what I did. I had the drawing, right?
Oh, no,
just like I just did. If I picked someone from another from out of state or out of the country, they want $100 because I didn't want to deal with the shipping stuff. $100 cash. I'll cash app you, PayPal, whatever. If I pick someone US, they get the package. It was a whole package. But if I pick someone from overseas, they get the $100, and then I draw another name for the US for the whole package, $200 worth of stuff. So that was a killer giveaway, man. Like, and I just could not get people on board. Like, and then people asked me. So I'll be honest.
No, I'm sorry.
I got a little bit mad. I was like, hey, are you gonna enter this or not? Like, you asked me when are you gonna do a giveaway for the UK? Here it is. They didn't even comment on the video. I'm like, all right, man. So I kind of got a little upset, and I just was like, I'm not doing any international giveaways again. I mean, that's something I said back then, you know. But I'll do another one. I don't mind. I got some people. I got a couple folks from Oz that watch, and a few people from Canada, and a few from the UK. So I'll do one again. I'll just do like those kind of giveaways, like I don't know, once a year. But I talked to someone that's, you know, Australia said the Chile community is kind of weird. It's kind of weird down there. We have our problems here, just like the UK. You know, you never think of it because we're Americans. We're full of drama, so we think we're the biggest jerks, and everybody else gets along. That's not the case.
Well,
I thought that
Australia can compete with us very well.
There's rivals in the UK that are vicious. Vicious.
Well, where do you think we came
way
from?
worse than some of the stuff you've seen here. And then Australia, I'll tell you one thing. In Australia, some stuff happened, I think, that was very, very bad that people won't even discuss it. Like, who knows how and what went down? But I've talked to some people in Australia, and I've asked them, what happened to your Chile community?
How can it be so
like,
bad?
It's just drama. Or they'd be like, I don't want to talk. I don't even want to get into it. Like, no.
That doesn't mean it's so bad.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But there was a lot of people, Johnny, when he talked about moving to Australia, I mean, he still talks about moving. I'm just saying when he was talking about it, and there's a group that the Chili Growers of Queensland. Someone invited me to it. I'm not from there, but I was talking about sending Johnny with some stuff over there. You know, some seeds and stuff just to give away some stuff that people might not have been able to get their hands on yet, or whatever. I come to find out I can't do that, and he hasn't went yet anyway. But it's still, in all. When we were talking in this group with these folks, and they were like, I can't wait till Johnny comes here because we need somebody like him in the Chile community. And he can bring the Chile community back in Australia. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know. I know I haven't connected well with too many folks, but I do have some. I have some, one of the people on the the bullpen is from Australia. I got Mark Supple, and a couple other folks, and so there's some good folks down there, man. And I would love for them to come visit me someday. I actually, there is a girl. There's a girl down there in Australia is gonna come visit us one of these days when she comes up. Yeah, but I say that jokingly because I don't want to go to Australia because of the heat and the snakes, the spiders, the huntsmen. The big spiders that freak out everybody. They're not going to bother me. They can crawl on me. I don't care. But the amount of deadly snakes, the amount of snakes, period, and the heat and stuff. It's like I'll stay away from there. My grandmother always wanted to go, though. Too bad she never got to before she died. But she always had this infatuation with Australia, and she wanted to go. And so, but me, and no. You know where I want to go? I want to go right here in North Carolina.
That's where all the bitches you need to
Oh my God, my comments. I'm sorry, Chastity.
What?
Bob Autobob, welcome to the bullpen. All right, so we got. Oh, Johnny said he's loving the stats. I'm sorry, Johnny. I didn't even see your freaking. I haven't seen any comments since the ones that were way up. I just thought nobody was commenting anymore. Okay, there we go. We're back in the building. But yeah, so people were saying that, man, that they wanted to see this like reassuring. So Thomas asked, Thomas, what's going on in the chili community? Is it better? Right? Is it is it it's slower. So and that's what I'm gonna say. I'm saying this publicly right now so that everyone can hear it. I don't have anything to hide. But I'll say this. It's slower. I think our views on like a lot of us, I know it. It's all a lot of us. Our views are down. I've talked to and looked at analytics on multiple chili channels. Views are down. Mine are way down. Trust me. So views are down. Sales are down. Like crazy. What happens, right? Well, it's the end of pepper season. People are making hot sauces. There's so many people coming out. There's people that haven't been able to come out with a batch until they have enough peppers. So they got something new. Everybody's working so hard. Everything picks back up after, you'll see like the Black Friday sales, people picking up, buying sauce anyway. Seed sales start right around this time. So for the next 2 weeks, you're going to see seed sales going up. Then you're going to see sauce, sliding in sauce like crazy from all through Black Friday up until Christmas. And then sauce sales slow again in January. So it's just how it is, man. People, they want to get, the sales and deals and whatever whatever you got going on. So... Yeah, it's a good thing, but it's always like this. It's certain times a year. Now I'll say this: even League of Fire, like it was slow the beginning of last season, and hold on, 2 seasons ago when I joined League of Fire, 2022, I joined in the end of November, and guess what? I was in the top 5. Season started September 1st. I was in the top 5 in like a month. Yeah. I was in like top 3. I think me and Charlie Whitmore were tied for third place at one point. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Bob. So basically that was so like League of Fire was even slow in the fall. And then, bam, man, like January came and people were going nuts. And then that last year, holy crap. But last year, even I was in first place on the League of Fire leaderboard through the whole month of September. I think till the 28th or something like that. But it was right up there. I mean, I was in first place, first 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, almost 4, I think. I think when it got right around then, I got knocked down to second place by the Chili Cuber or something like that. But yeah, this year I don't remember. I got some points on the board on the first. Yeah, I did a couple challenges. I was on there. I don't remember, how long before someone knocked me down, but it's crazy. Like I don't know. It's like things fluctuate, but the chili community is quieter, Thomas. So that's, I guess, the way to put it. Like I said, channels views are down, sales are down, people's online presence is down. So with that comes what? There's not as much drama. So, but it's been, everybody's kind of found their place, their niche. We're not seeing a lot of new people come into the chili community either. Every year, and it's just random. When it happens, you'll see people come in. Last year, January came, and Super Hot came out, and so some new people came in the chili community from watching Super Hot. Stephen Kurgan, I think, who's got the highest tolerance in the U.S. besides Dean. I don't know. Those two are going to go head to head someday. It's going to be interesting. But Stephen Kurgan came from that. Saucy Mama, Yvonne, they came in from watching that. So there were some new people that came in the chili community from finding exposure one way or another, which that was a TV show. Let's see. A computer starter pack. Yes. Hey, Chastity. Brandon McAlpine said, giveaways, are you giving away a computer starter pack? That damn mustache, man, I'm telling you. That shit. I gotta leave it now. I told my viewers, I'm leaving it all through November.
I like it the way it looks now, but I don't want it to be all big and bushy. What time am I gonna do with that?
I need it. Do I still got a suit and tie upstairs? I need to put like just a shirt and the tie on with the glasses. I don't think these glasses are. They're not mustache worthy though. I think I got some other ones somewhere, but yeah, that's hilarious, man. All right, you said you're about out of mash. He said you're gonna need a 12-pack. Get at me. We'll see what we can conjure up. All right. So yes, congratulations to Mark on this amazing win, buddy. You're gonna love these flakes, man. They're ground to a medium consistency. You see that? See the color of them? How light they are. So it's just got white Maruga scorpions and those the white peach scorpions, T-Rex yellow, lemon ghostlies. There's a little bit of Primotalii in there, not much, but this stuff tastes so much better. It tastes so much better. Here's the thing. When you put Primotalii flakes on something, I'm going to be honest, you don't really taste it. You just don't. You can't put that much on there. It just wrecks your stomach too. And it's just like hot. You're like, damn, like, you just ate something hot. But there's not that pepper flavor, So all of a sudden, I made these mixed with the mid hots and the super hots and the different colors. And man, I got a big jar of stuff. Get that for me off the counter, will you, honey? You show them. I'm filling this thing up every week, man. I'm telling you. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, it's just beautiful. Can you see that stupid light? If I turn this. There you go. You guys can see all the different colors and flakes.
When did you do that?
When I made this last week.
I didn't.
That's a big jar, so that's
I haven't been using the pepper plates because I didn't know it was that.
She thought it was.
He was been sleeping on it on purpose.
No, trust me. We had our Primotalii flake lasted us till this year, but we were we were right down to the bone bristle. But luckily, Tad and Kit sent us the little Pepper Palooza flakes, and I've had some different stuff. I'm gonna grind these up at some point. These are sealed. These are in an airtight. These are from Bull City Pepper Company. Alec grew these and dehydrated them, and they're not until I run out are these going to be used because they are sealed. But
hey, don't ever get rid of that jar.
No, I love that jar. I know it. So yeah, that's it, man. We got a lot of hot sauces to review. I've been reviewing the sauces. You guys have seen me doing sauces lately, like crazy. Yeah, Mark, I'm glad you won, buddy. I'll get this out to you. It's getting cold up there. You need some hot mail to warm you up, and let me know how you like the sauces. I do have some more of these. I got to get them out though. They're down there. But I've got more of each of these sauces. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. So I do have some. I got some for me and Mrs. Bolkow too. She broke a jar of the taco sauce.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
How? When? Did I know I did?
Yeah, she didn't do it on purpose. She dropped a spoon into the jar.
Oh, I forgot.
And it cracked it. Oh, yeah. I was like, no! Oh, the Taco Loco. I'm like, no. Now, luckily, I have another jar.
We had to get rid of the whole thing because that glass.
I have another jar and a half of that, but I don't have the peppers to make that exact sauce again. So I wanted this to last us a little while, but I'll get rid of some.
And not similar to the sauce the other sauce you made a couple years back that Thomas liked a lot.
That what?
That Thomas liked a lot.
Have it all set up.
Yeah, Thomas had the original Taco Loco. But I gave my boss a jar of the Mad Masala. He went nuts over it. I mean, I brought some into work and I just gave it to him on a spoon. I go, try this. Now he got a very low tolerance, but he loves Scotch bonnets and habaneros. He can handle a little bit of heat. But I lit him up with the Mad Mash, and he didn't like it. He got rocked off of it. So I give him a little bit of the Mad Masala. He's like, "Oh my God, can I have some of that?" I said, "I'll bring you some tomorrow." So I made a decent amount, and we had an extra jar, good big huge jar of it. And I just gave it to him like, "Here." He's put it on his lunch that day. Like an hour later, he's like. So, but we'll get something figured out, man. Yeah, I'm tired. Thank you guys for rocking out with me tonight. I really feel I'll call you tomorrow, Thomas. Gerald just asked if I like flakes or powder better. I'll tell you right now. Flakes all day. Even if they're finer flakes, I don't like putting powder on food. I do. I'll sit there and eat cream cheese and crackers with pepper powder on it all day. But I just like flakes. I like that. It's that I don't know, just the texture, the tangle zing to them, like here and there and everywhere. They're more kind of scattered. Where powder is an even burn. Like if you want to put it, you put it in something. You want a chili, you put it in a sauce, put it in whatever. But flakes man. I mean, I've always put crushed red pepper on stuff, so why wouldn't I put flakes? All right, guys, if you want to hear people ranting about hot stuff on YouTube, let's go watch. All right, Johnny, Chase the Heat says he's going to be live. I think it said 30 minutes, but go over and check out Chase the Heat. You might see me in the live chat for a little while, but I gotta spend a little bit of time with that one that's screaming right now. But you guys are freaking awesome. Love you guys.